Demo Creek.
It's truss day. Super exciting. We got the truss company on their way with the big trusses. That truck has a crane on it, so supposedly we'll see, but that crane will then lift the trusses up onto the building where the guys can actually nail them into place. I'm going to stay out of the way this time. I'm just going to be here and shoot video. Hopefully I'll get some really cool stuff, or maybe it'll suck. I don't know. We'll see, but we'll let the pros do the work here on the roofing. So as you can see, we've got all the 4 walls up, some of the siding on. What we're doing initially for this building is just T111 on the siding. We plan to actually side this in something a little nicer and fancier. We were talking about having the local sawmill use wood from the property to maybe rough saw some siding for us. We'll have to see down the road here, but we figured the T111 will just act as the sheathing once we get to that point. But until then, we'll just paint it and it'll work as the siding for now. Side door here, we have one on the front over here and one on the side, which comes out over here to fire pit area. So you'll be able to come off the deck right here and step down some steps eventually to the fire pit. On the back side here, actually overlooking the hill, will be a 5-foot wide deck that the trusses will come out over. So the roof line will actually come out over the top of the deck, which will be really awesome. I'm excited for that. So front door entrance into the building right here. There'll also be a 5-foot deck on this side, same as the other side, where the trusses will come out over, the roof line will come out over the whole deck. So that should look pretty neat when it's done. Following the truss truck back up the hill, we'll see if we catch him or not. He went ahead of us. Interesting part, we'll see how this truck gets turned around up here. Not a lot of space, but we'll see how that goes. Alright, starting to get the trusses unloaded off the truck, and then they've got to sheath the gable end trusses, so they're doing that right now, and then we'll get starting to mount them. So right now we're taking a lot of the lumber that will be used on the interior or in the soffits and moving it inside the building before we put the trusses and the roof on. Since we have a handy dandy crane, we can lift the whole stacks of them at once and drop them inside. That way once the roof's on, at least they'll be out of the weather until we can finish a lot of these other, you know, the interior projects are a ways out and some of the other things we got to do. So crane operators here, might as well take advantage of that. So doing that right now, and then we'll get to the trusses. the scrap lumber, we're gonna have the crane drop over by the fire pit so we can burn it all. Time to start flying trusses. As you can see, the majority of the trusses are up on the building. Probably about half of them are actually, nailed down in place and ready to go. The other half are stacked and blocked, and we got the two end gable pieces on, which are the big ones. You can see they're finishing that one up now, which actually have the T111 siding on them already before they put them up there, which is a lot easier to do it that way. So anyways, I got a whole bunch of great stuff done today. Gonna say goodbye to our crane operator. Did a fantastic job. It was really fun watching him work, and hopefully the drone video comes out and we got some really good footage of that from Aerial Truss, who designed, built, and delivered and then craned up the trusses for us. So now we got to try to get this giant crane truck out of here. There's not much space up here, especially with the building there and some of the little trailers and storage containers. So we got a big 36-foot tractor trailer to turn around, so this should be interesting. They said they can actually pick the trailer up with the crane and maneuver it a little bit, so I'll run some video of that, see if we can catch it. Should be fun to watch. Got the truss truck gone and out of the way. Pretty awesome watching him flip the whole truck around, or the trailer around with the crane. So we're cooking up some food for everybody, and the sun just went down, so it's about to get dark here soon. So feed all these guys and let them get out of here before it gets too dark. So amazing amounts of stuff done today. Awesome. I need to start over. Nothing before here matters. Ignore it all.
Yeah, same thing, dude. 33 quarter, 34.